Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about how to blast through the LTQ incredibly quickly, whether you're in an organized group or if you're just running with randoms. But first of all, I do want to say happy Valentine's Day for those who celebrate it, and for those who don't, well, it's a great gaming day. Alright, so the very first thing I want to talk about is how do you even get to the LTQ. You want to go to the quest counter over here through the map, and you can go to limited time quest, and right here, Drill Ruins Grand Battle Series. As usual, the reason why you want to run this is because there is the Q trigger and the stars fell, which is basically this UQ right here. It allows you to run this UQ whenever you want, where you do get your Evil Volt 3s. Now, other than the triggers, there is a chance of getting the Lux Hal finales. The way to know whether you're going to get a Lux Hal finale or not is simply at the very end. The last boss will be a golden Zevetto. For those who don't know what that boss actually looks like, it's the same boss in Remnants of Ambition. So it's this boss right here, the Viognia Vera. It's basically this boss or Zevetto's armor, but it's going to be all in gold. If that is the final boss after you defeat the 3 mini bosses, then you are guaranteed a Lux Hal finale every single time. Unfortunately, that boss has an incredibly low spawn rate, but if it does spawn, you're gonna get some good loot. So just make sure to just run the LTQ as many times as you want, and when that boss spawns, well, you just won the jackpot. Now with that out of the way, the next thing I want to talk about is, of course, how do you actually run the LTQ efficiently. As you can see, I am running this LTQ in a pre-made of 9 players out of 12. You do not need 12 players. This does scale to the number of players who are running. So if you've only got 4 friends, or if you only got 2 friends or whatever, you can run the LTQ with 4 people, 5 people, how many people that you have, and the boss's HP will scale based off the number of players. This is incredibly important because sometimes it's more efficient to just run with a couple of geared players instead of running in a public group, as when you run in a public group there are plenty of variables, things are a little bit more uncertain. People might not follow the strategy here. The strategy is very, very simple. When you spawn over here where Rui is, there's going to be 3 teleporters. There's going to be one on your right side, there's going to be one on the left side, and there's going to be one right in front of you. Everyone go to the one in front of you. The reason is because this is usually going to be the Griffin boss, one of the more annoying bosses, and you're going to kill it ASAP. So as you can see, the timer runs out. We all go here. All 8 of us, or all 9 of us, go in here, and the very first thing that you're going to target is the butt plug. I'm just going to call this the butt plug. I know it's called something else, but nevertheless, this thing is incredibly important to destroy. The reason you need to destroy this butt plug is because the longer the butt plug stays on the enemy, the more damage they deal. It's kind of like a damage amplifier, alright? But it's based off time. So the longer the butt plug is in the boss, the more damage is going to deal over time. And this is going to be one of the downsides because you are killing the bosses one at a time. So by the time you get to the 3rd boss, the butt plug's been in the boss for a very long time, and it's going to be very anal, and it's going to destroy you. So you're actually going to see that when we get to the 3rd boss. But this is very simple. The first boss is going to be Griffin. Now it's not always going to be Griffin, but we're just going to kill it. And as you can see here, because there's 9 of us focus firing on the Griffin, it dies incredibly quickly. It was dead in under 50 seconds actually. Then we go on to the next teleporter. We always go to the left side, at least that's what I do. And then again, you're gonna focus on the next butt plug again, because if you don't kill that butt plug, the boss is actually gonna destroy you. So next one is the Rune Ragni. Again, it's not always going to be this boss, but this is your number 1 priority. Once you destroy the butt plug, you guys can relax. But before you destroy that, you guys need to be very, very careful because the boss will hurt a butt ton. Alright, there we go. Ragni is destroyed. We're automatically going to get teleported. And then again, you're going to go to the left side. So right here, there's a teleporter. This is where you need to be very careful. The reason is because that little butt plug has been stuck in Heidel's butt for the past 3 minutes, and he's going to be very, very powerful now. There's actually going to be a moment where you could see where it hits me, and I lose all of my HP. Pay attention to my HP right here. Wha-bam! It went down to 1 HP. I lost 1,684 HP in a single hit because that butt plugs being its butt for a very long time. So, you know, you want to be very careful when you get to the third boss over here, and you want to quickly destroy the butt plug. Once that's destroyed, everything is fine. You know, now you're safe. Now he's not going to do a bajillion damage, and, you know, everything's going to be fine. But as you can see, we are destroying this boss so quickly. It's been, you know, less than 3 minutes. And we are about to move on to the final stage. So as you can see right here, we get teleported to the middle and we get Rune Angel. Now luckily Rune Angel does not have a butt plug stuck in it, so it's not dealing a bajillion damage, but it is the final boss, so it is a little bit tankier. What I recommend over here is to save your Mars until you get to the last boss, and everyone pop Mars and just go ham on the boss, because as you can see here with Mars, you know, we're dealing like freaking 18,000 DPS. It's pretty easy, and you're just gonna burn through the bosses very quickly. And as you can see right here, we have destroyed Rune Angel, and we're gonna get the loot. We got the dailies, which actually gives quite a lot. We got 25 Extace Fans 1s, 15 Extace Fans 2s, and 45 Pro Grade Grinders. So if you are a newer player and you're like, oh my goodness, I don't have any of the materials for my new armors that is coming out on the 19th, well, you know, just make sure that you do your dailies, because these rewards are daily. So you want to make sure that you run the LTQ at least once every single day. As you can see here, our clear time was 4 minutes and 26 seconds. We could have done this faster, but hey, it's fast enough. All right. And then as we can see right here, this is the loot. Now, you're not going to get any Extace Fans 3s from the LTQ. However, you will get those triggers. So as you can see here, I'm going to scroll down, and right here, you're going to see there is the Q triggers and the stars fell. And on top of that, you also get a ton of high value LC capsules, which is also pretty nice. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.